Shabop. Shabip. Okay, everything should be audible now on stream. Hi, stream. We am playing D&D.
Mm. Hi.
Okay. So, last we left off, Lyra, you had moved out of the way of Oksana, and she swung out at you. You rebuked and knocked her and I got a bunch of apples thrown at me, rude. And knocked out Oksana. But it's still your turn. You still have an action if you would like.
Yeah.
Combat is still
Sure.
up. Phobius has taken like no damage. I think you guys purely focused on Oksana, so I don't think. Yeah, healthy. He has taken 0 damage. So Phobius is still nice and strong right now. Oksana is unconscious.
Perfect. I'm gonna curve stomp Exana in the face. No. What? Spell
Spell
sheet?
book.
Spell book? Thank you.
Yeah, spell book.
I don't carry books. Um.
Oh, and you guys have been using a lot of magic too. Holy shit.
where Where is Phoebe? Okay, I saw
Halfway
it.
up.
He.
Halfway up the mast.
Okay. What is? Thank you for the seizure-inducing
No.
strobe light. Thank you. Thank you.
He was after Mai, who had the Charybdis item.
Wait, we talked about this before. If I click on this guy and then do control, was that how I determine exactly how far away he is from me? I think he's like fucking
No. Okay, so if you
three
use
dimensions.
the normal pointer and you aim at your base and click your base or nearest to your base as possible, and then click his base, it'll point out exactly where that base is. So he's about 25 feet away from you.
Okay, perfect.
So you want to
I
click
think
the
I
little
used.
invisible base, or when they actually have a real base, click the real base when possible.
I have. So my first question is I don't. I think I've moved already, so I don't know how much movement I have left.
You were
Might have been a problem. If
standing.
I was at Sauna,
Yeah, you were standing right next to Oksana, so you've only moved like 17-ish feet. You've moved about half your distance.
okay, but I still have my ring of haste, and that does I think God. Does that require an action or a bonus action, or was that a free action?
I should check. Ira Elemental. Boop boop boop. Character sheet here and it's list. Thank you have.
Short answer to why I'm asking all these questions is I want to get close enough to Phoebe so I can try to thunderclap his ass off of the mast and into the water.
You can ring of haste twice per day. I believe it is still an action because it is casting haste.
Okay, in that case.
But amusingly enough, if you use that and you get the effects of it, you would then get another action because you'd be hasted. So
so I can do what I'm trying to do. Is that what I'm hearing? Because it
yeah,
sounds like that's a yes.
yeah. So you haste yourself, thus giving you 2 actions per turn, having only used 1 to haste yourself. So you still have another action if you do that. And somebody just shot me. What the hell? That wrong one? That was wrong.
Welcome.
Perfect. Okay, that is what I'm doing. So I'm hasting myself to get close enough to Phoebe, since I can fucking fly,
You can.
and just kind of fist in my face, fake out, try to punch him, and thunderclap him off of the mast and hopefully into the water.
Sure, give it a go.
I'm sorry, not thunderclap. That's not
Thunderwave?
correct. Yes.
Sure, sure. Are you going to actually cast it at first level, or do you want to cast it at a higher level?
I could hold on.
You could cast it at second or
It
fourth
does
currently.
it. I could, but fourth
You don't have
level, like, I know because there's a giant fucking thing, Portland. There's a giant
to.
thing coming at us.
There
It's a little
is.
nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna trust that the other spellcasters got this and do it at a fourth level. You got this, guys. Build LD LV L4. So cast Space Thunder minus T. Phoebe LVL4.
No, okay, so you want to cast Thunderwave at 4th level, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
It would be something like that.
Ah,
The minus
okay.
T foe and the minus L, that's an L, not an I. The minus L space 4 can be in either order. It doesn't really matter which order as long as you still have spaces between everything. And as long as the 4 follows the L and the target follows the T. That makes sense.
Yeah.
2. Nice.
I like that.
So
I put Phoebe and it knew.
he
It
succeeded
knew.
on his Constitution save.
Like,
On a failed save, he takes blah and goes away. He takes half as much damage and isn't pushed when he saves. All right. So you
but
blast
it would
him.
be a real shame if I used a lucky to make him re-roll that, wouldn't it?
Do you want to? He rolled an
I
11
do.
and has a +9.
I really don't like him.
Sure. I will re-roll his con save. I'll just roll a d20. Ooh, a 3 plus 9 is 12, and your DC is 14, so he does take it. So he will take an extra 11 damage.
I'm going to.
And he goes 10 feet away from you by the spell's effect. Okay, so where did you actually move to?
I'm right next to him, just kind of floating there. So, I can't, I can't control this shit. I hate these floating figures. They're so.
The self is self 15. Okay,
Rude.
so from where you're, yeah, from where you're at,
uh.
you would need to sort of fly up next to it. Would blast him. Basement.
Since he's falling off of the mast, does he take extra damage?
He might take falling damage.
Yes, please. If he doesn't land in the water. If he does, I'm just gonna be happy.
He would get blasted 10 this way. I just want to check. Creatures. Unsecured objects. He's not an object technically. I just want to see if he has any other saves other than just con, but it does not have any other saves. So yeah, he gets buffeted by the thunder wave and does indeed get pushed. And will fall. How far is that? 35 feet. I believe it's 1d6 per 5 feet. One d6 per 5 feet, indeed.
Damn, that's 76.
I think that's 5 feet. Let me double check.
We're starting this game off strong with remembering rules. After falling the first 10 feet, you are correct. A character then receives 1d6, and then an additional 1d6 for every 10 extra. So it's only 3d6. Roll 6. 14. Oh, good lord. Does he have resistance to bludgeoning damage? He's in his werewolf form. He might. He does, and I have to have that again and give him back 7. But we'll see. Phobius. A lichen eater. In his werewolf form, he has immunity to that and to that. Nope, because he's undead, he doesn't get the
the totem effect. Okay. So yeah, he takes all that damage. You blast him off, and he does indeed fall off the mast. While you stay
Fuck
up
you, Phoebe.
there. Is that
Don't
the end of
like
your
you.
turn?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Oh. Next up, I believe, is Melinda. It is.
No.
Melinda, it's your turn.
I don't know what Melinda wants to do. So we got Phoebe is no more. We just got a big thing coming at us in the water, right?
Yep. It
Or
is
he's
very
off.
far away, off in the direction that is opposite from your ship. So if you actually look to the right, I guess, from the front, you'll see that your ship is over there. The opposite side is where this massive continental shelf is coming from. And there's a wave in front of it. There is a wave that it is pushing slightly in front of it. So you guys will get hit by a sort of tidal wave, as it were, within 2 turns. And then the creature will arrive within 4.
Oh, crap.
No pressure.
Mhm.
I don't have anything for this moment in time to do the stuffs of any sort. So I don't know, man.
Do you feel like we can safely fight the thing that's coming? Do you feel confident in that fact?
Not really. um Massive tidal wave that looks like it's going to like come over the base of the ship and potentially move us
Oh yeah, it's gonna throw both
or
your
sink
ship.
the ship.
It might capsize it. It is a very tall wave. The wave that is coming at you is probably almost as tall as where Mai currently is on the mast.
Oh god.
I think Mai is the only person who would be safe
Oh,
from
no.
water, not including the fact that the ship will probably be pushed over. If the ship wasn't going to be pushed over, I think Mai's the only person who wouldn't get hit by the water.
So what I'm hearing is that we probably need to get to our ship because things are gonna sink.
Possibly. Or somehow shore up
Ugh.
this ship so that it doesn't sink.
I do fully intend on getting everyone back on board before going underneath the water again. So
Yeah, you do have 3
if there's still,
unconscious allies on the deck.
yeah, I'm not about to abandon anybody. Just FYI,
Okay.
if that makes any difference to you.
How far away is our ship?
Fairly close. It's not too far. It is distance as shown, so it is 100
185 feet.
yeah, 185 would be deck to deck. Would be
About
standing
200
place to
total for us
standing
to get.
place.
So then it's more than 2 dashes, or it's a what 100 and we get 120 if we dash in 2 turns.
Correct. So it's a little more than 2 dashes away. Other than for Mai.
Okay. Well, frick. I have no spells. Ah,
Lyra
I'm
can
going
also mentally
to.
control where the ship is, so
That is also a thing I could do.
theoretically, if Lyra wants the ship to get closer, it could get closer.
I would like to run to whoever I'm closest to. Can I make it there? No. Frick. Can't even make it. Crap. Hmm.
What you trying to do?
I
I
was
think she
gonna
wants to
try
get to one of the
and
unconscious and
the
potion or heal
dimension
them.
door. No, I
Oh,
was
that
gonna
too.
dimension door over to the ship just to get at least one of them out.
Well, you've only moved 15 feet.
Hmm.
You have 30 feet of movement, don't you?
Do we?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, we're not in water.
Oh shoot!
yeah. You're all
My
above
goodness.
water.
I just
Yeah.
did that math.
Yeah.
Crap.
Yeah, you can totally fly over there and touch one of them and take them with a
Yep.
dimension door. And dimension door goes 300 feet. Actually, it goes farther than that, doesn't
Who's
it? Whatever.
who's
Yeah.
more important? Do I know who is more important to us?
They're all important, Melinda. I love them all.
I'm just gonna touch the
500
first
Holy
guy
shit.
then, whoever this is.
Sure, so you can take a
Alice-
less with
Alice is the
you.
best.
Got it.
Alice is-
Okay. Yeah. And then I'm
Uh,
gonna bloop.
Yep. Where do you
No.
want to? Where do you want to land on the other ship?
Can I try and land right in front of the captain's quarters? If not in the captain's quarters?
You could totally land in it. You do not have to see where you're going as
Awesome.
long as you know where you're going. I believe. Let me double check.
Yes. I already have the spell open.
Be a place you can see, one you can visualize, or one you can describe by stating distance and direction. And you have seen this location, and you know where this location is physically, and you know the distance to it, and you know all the objects in the room. So yes, you can 100% teleport directly into the captain's quarters.
Awesome.
So you and him dimension door together, because I believe you have to go through it as well.
Well,
Yep.
yeah.
Okay, so both of you are now teleported into there. Please, if you haven't already, actually cast the spell.
Yep. How do you spell this?
Just
There we go.
cast DIM.
Cannot
you'll have-
cast.
you'll have
Oh,
to change
I
the
wanted
level.
to level it up.
Yeah. So cast DIM space -L space and then 5 or 6, whichever one you want to use. Right. You use your 6th level spell to dimension door away. End of turn.
Yes.
Okidoki, Oksana is unconscious. Kaliana, it is your turn.
Me. I just want to heal people, but what was everybody's health at?
Oh, she could technically go try to heal the downed people.
Would like to. The HPs are listed there. You and Rigel and Sid have taken the most damage.
I need a space around donkey.
It's Lyra, Rigel and Sid.
Around the donkey.
Donkey.
I feel like this is just.
Oh yeah, he's right there. Yes. Oh, so it'll hit pretty much everybody, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Currently, you can hit all your allies other than Mai.
Which is totally fine.
Yeah. Then I'll just go for who's worse off. And then everybody else will get it anyway. Rigel and Sid are kind of just the same, but I'll go for Rigel. I'll just kind of get.
Yeah, Rigel's hurt the most.
I'm flying still. Okay. I don't remember how to get down control.
Yeah, if you hold control
Okay.
while moving.
Yeah.
And cast healing -T Rigel 1. Oh, poopy.
Why are we all
Everybody,
out of spells?
everybody's running out of spell slots. Let's go.
Yeah.
What was the thing to make it a level 2 again?
Same way you casted it, -L space the level that you wanted to cast it
Oh,
at.
okay.
Yeah, so much like when targeting somebody where it's -T space and then their name, changing the level of something is -L space and then the level you want to change it to. Okay. Nice. So you healed 5, as well as HP. Rigel gets 8 more. HP Cal gets 8.
Are you sad, Rigel?
It only gets 2.
I'll take 8. Yeah, okay. 2.
Oh, I rolled a 1.
Yeah.
The Sid gets a. Lyra gets a. And then allies get 8 each as well. So your boy
Yay.
Jira and your boy Gunner are no longer unconscious, but I'm not going to add them to
Hey.
initiative currently. Well, I might add Jira. Add Jira to. Jira might matter because he's a necromancer who actually has stats.
Connor's like, get me the fuck off the ship.
I do it like this. Hey, yo!
Nice.
Oh, he rolled good too. Shit. Okay, so Jira has actual statistics, so I've added him to stuff because he matters. And then he's at 8 HP, so I need to do that. Hang on, let me remove 8 from him just real quick so that it pings me with how much HP he actually has. Okay, he has 14. How do I get to 8 from 14?
-6.
Thank you.
You couldn't ask me. I would also be like, I don't know.
The Jira is at 8 HP and is awake. Gunner is also at 8 HP. I will mark his miniature. There we go. So that if somebody attacks him for some reason, we know how much HP he's actually got without me having to throw him into initiative. Okay, yeah. You have healed. You've burst healed. That was a bonus action. You still have a non-leveled spell action if you would like, and more movement if you would like.
Are we still attacking the Phoebe guy?
Always. Always. Every day.
I guess I'll stab him with my javelin.
I guess.
Toby.
Right now, you're a little far away from him.
Oh. I can throw it, right? Right?
It is a javelin.
Yeah. Your
Oh.
javelin is you can totally throw it.
Oh.
Rip.
And it goes overboard. Wait, what?
You throw the javelin as it sort of sparkles with energy for a second, and unfortunately, ting 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 ting, lands across the way from you.
Rip.
I imagine you saying that out loud too.
Rigel, it is your turn.
Hello. I'm gonna get off Sid,
Mm-hmm.
move over, get this guy,
Mm-hmm.
tell him to go on Sid, because we're leaving.
Sure. I will say that he will take his turn now then as a part of your... Look up.
Similar to Melinda's command action. Wait, what?
Get your ass up.
And he will climb onto Sid for now.
Then I'll use a bonus and get Sid to move.
Sure. Go where you're going, and I'll move him with after.
Oh, control.
Whoop.
Oh my god.
Oh,
There we go.
Sometimes I imagine that's how dragons really fly. With no wings flapping, just straight up like levitating and taking off.
All right, he will hold on for dear life there.
And oh wait, no, because it's half. So that much. And that's it.
Okay. Easy enough. Now Sid can actually take his turn.
Now Sid. Wow.
Jesus.
Move and dash.
Yep. Move and dash
Yeah.
at 45 move. Well, it's kind of a lot.
Move and dash and move and dash and move and dash.
Phobias.
Baby's turn.
Uh. Tidal wave, huh? How much move can he do? If he goes here, can
Oh,
he
don't you
make it?
Don't you freaking dare. Don't you freaking dare. You fucking
Huh.
don't do it. Is he gonna take her with him?
Inside the ship.
I hate him so much.
Let me give it a try. So, he's gonna go grab her.
If Rachel wanted, he can make an attack of opportunity.
Yes, Rigel does. I'm trying to see who else does. Jira does as well, if he'd like to make a melee attack.
He's prone, isn't he?
Yes.
Which
Uh,
means
what
shouldn't
was
be
the
able to,
command?
right?
No, you can still attack while prone. You can still swing out a weapon
Okay.
and whatnot. A lot of the times you have disadvantage on things while prone, but you can still make most actions prone.
Okay.
Can Kaliana's spirit person make an attack too?
Oh yeah, I forgot
He's
you're
not
out.
quite big enough, because literally the 5 feet away is going to be here.
Dang.
And you cannot make an attack of opportunity against an individual being dragged or like even willingly
It's basically a-
pulled. Yeah, you can only attack
a
the
forced
thing doing
disengage.
the object. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, he will take her over here and is gonna throw her into the doors here. But she is indoors. And that's all he can do on his turn, because that's his action, his full move, and all his other jazz. So he will do that. Jira, however, I think is going to try to make an attack. I think he can do Knocking Grasp, but I don't think he has enough power while pro. Oh my god, okay, never mind.
He ain't fooling around.
Heck yeah. Alright, where's Jira? There's Jira.
Yippee!
Slapping a hoe.
If you really think about it, this entire situation is Phoebe's fault. If he hadn't tricked people, we wouldn't be facing down a continent of an enemy.
Mhm.
So it's all his fault. This whole situation.
There we go. So as he goes by, Jira does reach out, and little shocking energy goes and impacts as he ran by. That's the only effect. No crazy things like Sentinel or anything. So good old Phoebe gets to do what he meant to do. Jira gets a little bit of something in, and that's it for him. Next up is Charybdis, the Fortress of Coral. I will move the timers one forward. The tidal wave will now hit next turn,
Oh no.
and he will be considered next to the ship within 3 turns. But nothing else happens yet because it doesn't have any reason to attack or do anything. Nothing has interrupted its general movement or abilities. On your turn, however, could you please roll a perception check for me? Because you're at the way top, and I know it's going to be absurd, and I just want to know how much you're able to see.
So it's 20.
Yes, okay, so just a 20. As you look out, you can see the massive tidal wave and obviously the large structure that is Charybdis. You can't really see much behind it because of how large it is. However, scanning the horizon quickly just to see what else has been going on, because you saw the other ships before, the sort of circling ships. That big like monster coming at you. You immediately see that the encompassing circle that was around you guys is just being blown right through. The ships that were once there have become decorations to the front end of this creature, as it is just barreling towards you guys. However, you see to your right, the front of your ship, essentially, looking eastward. You are able to see a much larger object. Not larger than the creature, sorry, much larger than a normal ship.
Okay.
Slightly larger than the ship of the line that you're currently on, but it's shiny, like it's made entirely of metal rather than out of wood like most ships are. And then you see the blockade ship, the semi-coralified ship that is beginning to circle on the right side, erupts, just fucking explodes into nothingness. Vaporized, water spraying everywhere. You vaguely get the shape of the metal object in the distance as being a very, I want to say, industrial version of a metallic ship flying Frankian flags.
Ah, it's your mom.
As you see what is effectively the early production prototype of a Frankian dreadnought. And you see the massive artillery cannon on the front end that just fired and immediately wiped out one of the enemy ships. However, that explosion still nowhere near as big as the creature that is going to barrel directly into you guys. So while helpful, it is not going to save you guys. But you seem to have some.
We need to get the fuck off the ship.
Yeah, you seem to have some Frankian allies who are coming from the east. You don't immediately see any other things. And then you still have the relic in your hand, so.
Which I'm still gonna try to break.
Heck yeah, give me an attack roll, please. Just roll it meta, because it doesn't really matter what the totals are here. 29, yeah, you're gonna break through its required damage. And you did over 10 damage, which breaks past that. And it had fire damage, which gets doubled there, so that's another 4 that brings it to 18 plus another 4 which brings it to 22.
22.
Good lord, yep, that is going to be enough. So you pull out your volcanic dagger yet again. You already had it equipped, I don't know why I'm saying you pull it out. You slam the item to the sort of top where you're like straddling and just stab the knife directly into it. The object begins to crack and shatter and fall apart. At which point, I'm going to drag you into a special chat here for just a second to have a conversation.
Uh-oh.
Am I going to the Shadow Realm?
Yep.
Bye, Mom.
Hi! Okay, so, this is going to be pretty simplistic. I just need, like, what would your character do at the moment type deals here.
Yeah.
You can take as much time as you need to actually decide. And in fact, if you take more time, it'll be funnier because they'll think more happens unless they unmute the stream. But you break the object. The destruction of an item that has been imbued with divinity, even if it's lacking now, as the divine entity is dead, it's not, whole. You're still breaking an artifact that has some sort of level of divinity within it. In doing so, you're the immediate person who feels the rush of that energy. The shattered energy, the direction this divinity is going. You feel a couple of things. One, it is very obviously being pulled away from where you are at towards the ship below you. It seems to be aimed towards where you believe Phobius and where Oksana went to. However, you also feel like it is power that needs a vessel. And if you would like to, you may pull it and use yourself as the vessel. You need an immediate vessel that has place for this power to go. Either it's going to rush down to where it is trying to get to, or you can take it upon yourself. You don't have to. And you're uncertain as to what it will do.
But right now, it's also heading towards Oksana.
Correct. It does seem to be headed down towards the direction that you saw everybody go. You definitely get a general idea of like where Oksana got thrown into. You probably saw Phobius jump down. You were probably looking down the hatch at the time before you broke that, because that's who you were running from. So you saw what happened down there, and it is going in that direction. It is going into like the captain's cabin or whatever that cabin is there. It is going to try to rush there. That is where it is being pulled.
Can I... Probably immediate response is just to call for Kill the Crit and immediately just see his response.
Sure. As he cannot, within 6 seconds, easily give you more than a...
Couple word answer.
Yeah, not even really that. More like a patron giving you the push towards yes or no. He'll just give you the words useful.
All right, then Mai will pull it in.
Heck yeah. So as the energy begins to escape, you quickly reach out to it, and as you do, the leftover divinity, the fragments of this energy, become colorful. You're able to see the reds that are visible on most of the other creatures, that sort of red eye, that sort of reddish imbuement that the other creatures have had, and you pull it quickly into yourself. Things seem to go dark for a moment, as many red eyes light up in the darkness. You hear a voice go, "Interesting. A new one. Perhaps together we..." And then immediately you hear, and the eyes begin to light on fire. A deep red, encompassed by a little bit of blue. As you hear Kialdecrit's voice go, "Oh, no, no, no. Not losing a patron so easily. We'll keep you locked away till you're useful." And you see one leftover red eye surrounded by a flaming cage, and then you wake up. You're no longer in
shit.
darkness.
Oh,
You have the
shit.
energy within you, but currently it is unuseful. But it is being blocked by Kialdecrit. Alright.
Hey.
Are
Welcome
you back
back.
in the shadow realm?
Are you dead?
Yes.
Oh no!
It
Uh-oh.
was bound to happen one day.
And then Mai. And then Mai, you still have the rest of your turn. You still have a second attack should you wish, and you still have, the bonus action, sorry, second attack. You're a rogue, you don't get
So-
2 attacks.
I want to actually get down off of here really quickly, so I want to do what I was planning last time.
Hell
and using
yeah.
the mast to get down.
Yeah, so what I'm going to want you to do is make a dexterity saving throw, as you will attempt to go. And then I need you to make a dexterity saving throw at advantage after that, please. Fantastic. So, the first saving throw is you going to jump and slide down. The second saving throw is because you notice something as you go. Upon breaking that relic, that item, regardless of the flash, the instantaneous time that you had to do something within that thing that we talked about, you're able to see that suddenly there's this black cloud that seems to have been emitted from the creature in the distance, from the coral fortress. Then you realize those are all spines. As the second save is to make sure that you don't get your ass whooped by a bunch of
Oh, shit.
spines that eradicate the mast on your way down. So you are able to
Oh.
slide down, taking no damage, luckily,
Whoa.
as you drop. And as you do so, everybody else sees what is effectively, at first it looks like, if you've ever seen those lakes where like there's a swarm of mosquitoes above it, what effectively looks like a swarm of mosquitoes have come off of the fortress ahead of you guys and is retaliating to something being broken that it very much is being drawn towards. and now has done something else. So I need to
Uh-oh.
utterly erase that mast as it is just annihilated. Um,
Uh-oh.
Oh wait, does that mean Lyra had to make a dex saving throw?
no, it would have only been the top half. I think Lyra's
Okay.
probably safe.
So it was
Um,
good. Mine was all the way at the top.
Yeah, it was very
Yeah,
much
it
aiming
was.
for you. So if anything, you were the center of the circle, the column that was coming at you. How do I?
I think the most dexterous person shot the shit on that one. Jesus.
That? Boom! As this entire portion is just eradicated. And I got another hydrate, so let me hydrate real quick here. I'm good.
Rigel.
There we go.
Double posture check.
Oh god, and a posture check. Wait, what? Holy shit. God damn. Wait, I didn't actually hear the posture check. Hang on, let me
Potato and
check
I
some-
both did it at the same time.
Let me check something here real quick. Did posture check? Because it's supposed to. Maybe I just couldn't hear it over the hydrate? Probably just couldn't hear it over the hydrate. Because for those who don't know, I added a sound effect to it. Get to it.
Oh, I didn't.
So that he
I
doesn't
have it
miss
on
'em.
mute.
Yeah, there we go. Ah, there we go. Ah. A sound effect called bone crack. It's cracking.
Oh, God.
Good thing I have your stream muted.
Okay, it does still work though, so we're good. I probably just couldn't hear it over the cracking of the can for the hydrate, but thank you. Okay, so yeah, a lot of things happened at once, but you are able to make it down. I will say that upon trying to save yourself on the way down, like actually land, and slide all the way down, I will say it probably took you an action, not an action, all of your move to actually do that.
Yeah.
But in return, you land safely, as you were able to slide
Yep.
all the way down and not get eradicated by a swarm of spines that have been fired at your direction.
We gotta get the fuck out of here.
Well, no.
Oh,
No shit.
Wait, really?
oh no.
You do still have a bonus action though, so you could still dash if you wanted to. So you could theoretically move more.
Is Maya going in the water? Oh no, Maya's flying.
Oh wait, I don't have the fly
You.
effect right now, but I can get over
Bless
to
you.
here.
You can.
I at least get over to my allies.
Yes.
Rigel, stick to the plan.
I
Stick to the
am.
plan.
The plan was always to kill it.
Exactly.
But we finally have a chance to go to the Fey realm.
No.
Alright, Jiro's gonna stand his ass up, look at his spell slots, and realize I had to use a couple. He had to use all of them to do the frickin' thing that he shoved into his chest, which is unfortunate, but he is a. Nope, you can't use that during combat. Well, rip. Like, he is a wizard, he can use arcane recovery. Can't do that during combat, but good try. Damn. Yeah, he's just gotta go. Got to go. So he's going to use his ring and do a fucking flying leap. So he's gonna go 5. Can't quite make it. Fuck it. Action and move. And use his bonus action ring. He's gonna fall to the ocean. Shugug, which he can stand on because he's got the ring of water walking. Let's go.
Nice.
Run!
Yep,
Fucking run!
he freaking runs and jumps off and probably hits a little hard, but it's fine. It's water.
He twisted an ankle on a wave.
Yeah, exactly. Zinnian will just go, "Are we running?"
Fucking yes.
All right. Then Zinnian will also do a what level is he? Hey, Zinnian, what level are you, bud?
He just sinks like a freaking rock to the bottom of the ocean. No buoyancy for that guy.
Well, I think he's
You
checking for wild shape.
are. Yep.
Oh, that would be
He
cool.
is high enough level to use something that can swim. So he will. I'm just gonna morph him back into a spider, but it's
Flying
he's
leap.
not actually a spider. Yeah.
Oh my god, flying leap into the water, and as he's leaping in, he transforms. Yes.
Yep. Basically. Schlunk. And he will go underwater and give a little bit more of a swim. I'll just give him another feet as he'll begin swimming, and that'll be his turn. As he will vacate the premises. Was that all your allies then? Because you teleported Gunner. You teleported LS.
Sid's got Gunner.
Oh yeah, Sid's got Gunner, and then yeah, okay. So all of your freaking boxed me, rude. All of your allies that you know
Yeah.
of are currently making their way off the ship and over to Lyra's boat. Okay. And then yeah, it's Lyra's turn.
Okay. Phoebe is
Mhm.
like over in the captain's quarters on this ship, right?
He's standing at the front door, but yes.
He's like guarding it. Fine. Fine. Okay. I was gonna try to kidnap Axana, but I think I'm just gonna vacate with everyone else.
And maybe
For
move
sure.
your ship closer.
Yeah, I can move it closer. If I grab somebody while I'm hasted, does that drop my speed back to normal speed? Like if I wanted to help someone escape the ship?
Wait, so what are you trying to do?
Like if I grab a body, so
Mhm.
just like hoist over my shoulder and start jetting, does that slow my speed down? Do I
Yeah,
lose
so
movement?
generally if you're carrying a person, moving with a person, or doing anything with a like body or whatever, you move half.
Okay, that wouldn't matter then. I'm just gonna go. I will meet you guys there, and I'm gonna bring the ship closer so that people don't have to go as far.
Sure. Your ship will begin to drift, and it will actually go. Womp. Womp. I'll have to manually move Gunner. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go. Shabbat!
What are you doing to me?
What's the octopus? What's the octopus, buddy? Where? Who was that?
Deja vu.
Oh man, that brings back memories.
The octopus, who should be below deck right now, is the paladin that you guys hired. Remember?
Oh yeah, I couldn't
The
remember.
sea stinger.
I was like, when did we get a pet octopus?
The
I'm not
sea stinger.
complaining. Who brought the octopus on the ship, guys? We talked about this.
It was
No
you.
pets on board.
You.
Oh shit. I would fucking have like a small colony of octopi. They're so freaking cute.
And smart.
They are.
Okay. And then you're flying towards it. Is that what you said?
Yes, yes, I'm getting on board the vessel.
You
I'd also
occupy my heart.
like to, over the earrings, just tell people to kind of group into one ball, just in case we do decide that the coin is being used. Unless there's
Yes.
some
Yes.
fun thing that means we can't bring everybody, in which case I don't know about that.
Yeah, as far as you know from what you were told of the coin, I don't remember who got told it, but somebody got told it. The rules of the coin are simple. You need to flip the coin. Everybody who wants to teleport with the coin needs to stare at the coin as it is flipping. By the time it lands in the person who flips its hand, you will be in the Feywild. So as far as you know, it doesn't have a limit. It's just everybody who's watching the coin from flip till landing gets teleported. Which means theoretically you could do it from long distance too.
That would really suck if any one of us was blind. That would really suck. But
Mhm.
that works. Okay.
Okay, so that was your turn. You moved. You started moving your ship. Your ship got a little bit closer. Melinda, it is your turn again. You are in the captain's quarters still.
Have I heard any of this plan about the coin flipping of the coin over the earpiece?
You could have. I assume the
Yeah.
earpieces are kind of always just going as people talk about ideas.
Yes.
So as Lyra's flying, she's like, maybe coin, maybe coin.
No coin, no coin, no coin, no
Oh my
coin.
god! You want to fight the Crisis or what?
Yes.
My boat's not gonna outpace that bitch. There's no way. There's no way. I mean, there might be a way, but I don't know. I don't want to risk it.
Okay, DM, I have a question for you.
I might have an answer for you. What's up?
I have to go with the dimension door.
I believe so, yes. Double check that.
Yes, I do. Dang it.
You teleport yourself from your current location to any spot. You arrive at the spot desired. You can bring along objects and weight doesn't exceed your carry capacity, and you can bring somebody. Yep. You must go, and it must be with a willing creature.
I have nothing. I have nothing that helps us in our current situation.
I mean, you could force Sid to get on the ship if you had urgent orders.
I don't think I have any more leadership dice. How do
I
I?
Well,
don't believe you do.
he's gonna
If
make
you,
it there anyway.
if you do the command CC, just CC, it'll tell you how many custom counters you have available to you. Yeah, your leadership
Yeah,
dice is out.
no. I have nothing. I might stand here hopelessly. uh, because even if we use the coin, the ship is still gonna be here, and everyone on this ship is still gonna be here.
Just gotta take the
So
whole
that
crew
doesn't
with you.
get the crew out.
The crew just has to stare at the coin.
Mhm.
So
Bring everybody
just
to
have
the
to make sure
Feywild.
everybody. Yeah, no, I'm
Oh
serious
my!
about that.
Oh my god. That sounds
Call
like
it
such
Sid,
a
how the
bad
fuck you get out
idea.
of here?
Absolutely. Oh my god.
We're postponing the inevitable. The ship can get destroyed. That's okay, because I can just resummon it. The crew's gotta come with us.
Oh.
Look, it's either we fight a literal country or we go to the Feywild. Which one is the least bad right now?
You want to fight? We're gonna. If we go to the Feywild, it's not just us avoiding a literal country. It's us avoiding fighting a literal country by going to a hostile environment where we're gonna have to fight for our lives anyways.
They're used to that. At least then they have a chance. I don't want to get crushed by freaking Frankie on steroids, okay? Because the boat, I seriously, I mean, I don't know. Maybe God can tell us, but I don't think my ship can outpace the country. So
It moves very
Okay.
quickly. You imagine that its motion through the water is going to be much quicker than your ship, even with all its enhancements.
And my ship can't fly yet. So we're gonna be in its territory. It's gonna fuck us up. We're gonna get fucked so hard in so many orifices.
Okay, I'll yell at the crew and tell them to stare at the other ship and look for a shiny thing that's flying out of Caliana's hand. Then, uh,
Are you gonna have the
uh,
are you gonna have the rest of the crew sort of go to the top deck so that everybody can just, as soon as everybody lands, use it?
yeah,
I'm sorry.
just yell at everyone. Just be like, "Get your ass up here!"
Okay,
have to wake up Aless.
true.
Please don't
Aless
leave
is
us
currently
behind. I would
unconscious.
cry my eyes out.
Aless is currently
If
unconscious, and a tidal wave's
Somebody
about to hit you.
open their eyes.
Just so everybody remembers, your ship does have the ability to go underwater before the tidal wave hits.
Yes.
So you could theoretically save everybody who's
Avoid
on
the
the
tidal
ship.
wave at least.
Yeah, well, I do want to. Is it on us now? Do I need to do that now, or was it gonna be by the time it gets to my turn? I could command it to.
It will be this turn that the tidal wave hits.
Is it too late to have it go underwater? I don't know who's on the boat, but we can swim down to it. I don't care.
Sure. I think just as a part of the enchantment, it won't. If the tidal wave hits your ship, it will kind of block most of the water at this point. It is still considered an attack, so the people might not. You might want people to be below deck, is basically what I'm trying to say. You might want to keep your allies
So-
below deck, and they'll be safe from the attack, and they won't drown.
I'd hope that they would be smart enough to see the giant tidal wave and go below deck.
Sure. Okay. They're gonna get
One-
everybody below deck then, so that when everybody arrives, they can do the coin below deck, right?
Melinda.
Sure. Yes. If that's what we're gonna do. If we're not doing the coin thing, then yes, I will tell everyone to get their ass back.
Okay, in the sequence of events,
Get your
this is what we're doing. So
Everyone, get your ass up here. Never mind.
Just don't forget
So,
about Aless, because at some point he
we're-
will need to wake up and see it.
we're gonna drag everyone down below deck. Everyone groups up. When Caliana gets there, she's gonna prepare the coin. As soon as everyone's there, she's gonna flip that bitch, and then we'll potentially be not dead. In the meantime, Ellis needs to be conscious. I think he's the only one now unconscious.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Pry his eyes
Is
open.
Cortland, is there a door from the below deck captain's quarters to into the main area?
Yes.
Or no?
Oh, she's tiny. She
Okay.
can't pull him anyway.
No. I
I'm
cannot.
fairly certain there is.
I'm going to shove the decanter in his face then as
Oh, I didn't
bonus
add it, but
action.
we'll say there's a safe way to go from the captain's quarters to the below deck.
The blow deck.
It's just usually locked all the time.
Yeah, it's a secret door, so it looks like a wall because I don't have a door down there.
You gotta move a book
the
on
below
the bookshelf. So
Yeah,
that it's
exactly. There's a bunch of ropes tied to one part, and it looks like it's just a part of the stuff. But if you like pull one of the ropes, it unlocks the door and slides open.
like-
Okay, so just mark down that you've used the one of the bleep, 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 bleep. Yep.
Oh, that was my last one for today.
All
No
right.
last.
No more Heelys. Unless we'll
He
we'll wake
gets
up.
8. It doesn't matter hit points wise.
You can roll it, but as long as he's below deck, he's not gonna get hit by damage anyway. So I think we're fine.
But when we go into the Feywild, if something happens, then he might need to
True. Okay, give me that dice roll.
8d4 plus 8. Not bad, not bad.
24
Way
is
better, but not bad, not bad.
24, I
Good
believe, is
friggin'
above his maximum hit points, so he is at max.
Hey.
He's such a weak little baby. I didn't quite realize how bad that was. Jesus, Alice, come on.
Actually, no, I take that back. He has a little bit more than that normally, so 24.
Okay.
And that was a low
That makes
roll.
me feel a little better. Yeah,
Seriously.
there's a bunch of ones there. So.
Bunch of ones and twos.
Oh man. Well, hey, it was better than nothing. Good job, Melinda. Holy shit.
All right,
Like,
so
I'm
you
like,
will.
not bad, could be better. And then he's like, that's max hit points. I was like, oh.
It is
Oh,
almost max
man.
hit points for him, though. He is not as high level as everybody else.
Oh, no.
For Zinnian, it would have only been about half.
Poor baby. Protect him at all costs.
Now you see why we have to protect him. He's weak.
I
Oksana's
picked the right
turn.
choice. I picked the right weakling.
You really did, though. You straight up did.
Oh,
Toasty in here.
okay.
She's not invited to our ship, by the way. She's not invited.
Huh. Well, that's a problem
Did
for
he
a
wake
different
up?
reason.
I mean, if you want to kidnap her, the Feywild's a great place to kidnap someone too.
That's
I really
true.
want to, but we don't have
It really
time.
is.
I would love to. I don't think we can like just. I'd have to go through Phoebe and then get her, and then probably get through Phoebe again. So no time. I'll just let her deal with the consequences of her damn actions.
I don't like that what you're doing.
I don't
here.
either.
Please don't do that. That's not friendly.
What? What's moving?
I
What?
need
Northman's moving stuff.
points better. Nope.
There's cones.
Stopped it. There we go.
Wow, that's.
Oh.
Ignore
that
the
pretty?
width. Ignore the width on this for a second. I'm just trying to see directionally. Why did I do it? Okay, so it's only gonna hit. It's gonna miss you guys then. Okay.
Hey.
Oh.
So, with one of the items destroyed, that means that there's only technically 2 items left, and they're all currently on Oksana. So she is currently the target of the next barrage of spines that comes from Charybdis on her turn because she is unconscious. So,
Rip.
Oh no.
Phobius is going to roll a
That's the most evil I've ever heard from you.
d20 at advantage.
Oh.
Okay, so
That
Phobius
was a-
takes no damage from this. Phobius sees it coming. Luckily, he has the benefit of being a barbarian, so if he sees an attack coming and it's a dex save, he can roll higher. He gets advantage. So he sees it coming and is able to sort of dodge out of the way of the spines. However, Oksana is currently unconscious. So...
Ooh. Oh, is she gone? Do I feel a weight being lifted?
No more eyes staring at you,
Seriously, I think the eyes are gone already. But
as far as you know.
the
Bop.
eyes, man.
Oh my goodness.
For
Wait, does he just? Yeah.
He does.
Bop.
So-
that you're not a cat like mine.
Yeah, so you guys see a swarm of just black spines just cut through the ship, just carve through it. It is actually angled slightly downwards, so it doesn't quite hit your guys' ship, as it's coming from the sky. So technically I should like remove more of the half that's closer to you guys, but yeah, ignore that. As it will impact Oksana. I'm not going to kill her model entirely. But it will throw her off the ship and into the water. So I'll just sort of show
She's
that,
within
like,
kidnapping range.
Oh no.
for now, I'm going to put her body drifting here. And she is considered dead, but I don't want her to be removed from initiative just in case. She's
She's not
taken.
kidnappable anymore. She's dead.
I can still take her body.
Yeah.
And Phoebus
sure
took no
she stays dead.
damage, but was able to get out of the
She'll probably
way.
come freaking back.
Do real quickly do this. Turn that back. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I was looking at a different post real quick, so I hit Discord real quick. Okay, so well, that's what happens when people message me. I gotta check it, but just in case, I don't want other people to get spoiled. And you throw apples at me, rude. Okay,
Rude gets rude.
that's the end of Oksana's turn. Hey, Kellyanne, it's your turn.
I need to go below deck,
Stretch.
right? Is that what it's
Stretch.
saying?
Go to Melinda.
Go to Melinda. I don't know how to get to her on my map.
Yeah, just get to the ship, get to the
Wait.
that
Where-
direction.
Oh,
If
she's
you
on the
double
other
click-
ship. Oh,
Yeah, she's
okay.
on Lyra's ship.
I was looking at the wrong ship.
Melinda has been blown away.
Oh no. Okay. Well, how do I get there quick? It's like, oh, I can face step, but
And action and
Well,
dash.
who am I flying right now? I could just turn into a fucking eagle, which according to this thing has an 80 flying speed, and then if I could face step as well, that'd be like 120 already.
Mhm.
I'll probably do that, I think.
So, are you gonna use an action to wild shape then? Because I think it's a bonus action, but then phase stepping is also a bonus action. So, are you just gonna use an action as a bonus in this particular case?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah,
Wild shape.
like to you can burb yourself.
I've forgotten what it was. I thought that was it for sure. What's it, 2 words?
It is. No, it's definitely one word, but I think it's something.
There are too many matched creatures.
Yeah.
Oh, I
yeah.
got a wild shape and then a giant eagle.
It's probably gonna ask you. Ooh, did it add a giant eagle?
Oh.
It did. Hey yo, perfect.
Hey.
All right, you transform into a giant eagle. And then I can actually turn you
eagle.
into a giant eagle in a second if I switch up to this, this. That is not an eagle, bruh. Oh, wait, I have the perfect one. There we go.
I gotta see him. I am too far away to see that at the moment. Oh my
Perfect.
gosh.
Giant eagle.
Oh, it's a duck.
Giant honk.
Or a goose.
Yeah.
Okay,
And then movement.
It's a star.
So you can move 80 feet flying if you would like.
yeah. Oh my god, get over the thing, man.
Control.
Wow. Oh, 80.
Hmm.
And then face step.
Which I believe is 120.
Why is there a spider?
Okay.
You can probably make it below deck with all of that.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, I'm probably below deck. I don't know how to get down there.
Because
so-
you could've-
There's a
no worries.
hole.
Where's the
you could've
hole?
started with-
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, you could have started with face step and then did your movement to get below deck.
It's all
Oh
good.
my god. I just tried to Boulder's Gate do a little like it's over here. Do a little- oh no.
Alt left click, alt left click. Why is it not pinging?
Yeah.
You've been
And I
tainted.
was like, why?
Alright, so we will assume
cool.
that you have made it below deck in giant eagle form. Rigel, it is your turn.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay.
What's funny is I think Jira is going to be protected from the tidal wave just because he's on the opposite side of the ship. He does have to worry about it possibly collapsing on him, but as long as he takes his next turn to move, I think he'll be okay. Maybe. It is a very tall tidal wave that is coming at you guys.
Jira
How
hustle.
tall is that tall tidal
Past where
Uh,
Mai was on the mast, so about another 200 feet above
20.
you.
Dang.
Eh,
It is probably going to capsize the ship that is behind you guys right now. It's going to probably capsize Blood Eye's ship pretty easily now that it has a giant fucking hole through it. And then the turn after that, it might capsize your guys' ship. So on turn 0, which is going to be this turn, it's going to hit Blood Eyes. On next turn, it's going to hit your guys' ship. So you guys still technically have one turn as long as you're between the two ships.
To not die.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh, and the echo goes with Kaliana. So this echo can sort of like... I'm just going to make it disappear because it's not doing
No.
nothing right now.
I've been using him as a landmark.
Oh, gotcha. Here.
So
There you go. The base of the donkey is the landmark.
I'm trying to get like above where Oksana is, but I don't know.
Well, if it capsizes the ship, aren't you gonna go down with it?
Wait, so you just want to get above where Oksana is?
Yeah, then just fall. Because I think if I fly, it's too many moves.
I would say if you do like a jump,
Oh,
if you do like a jump off the side of the ship and then sort of like soar or glide, I would just say yes, you can make it to her body.
I thought you were going back onto the ship. But thanks.
Similar to my moving the entire
Guys.
distance of a mast by using dexterity, I'd say in this case gliding is fine. Perfectly adequate.
Hello.
If you can make it sound cool, do it.
Yeah, exactly. You got this. What you doing there?
Oh no, what happened? Um. Would a body fit in my bag of holding?
The problem is more so
What a
getting
way
it
to
past like the entrance of the bag. Because like mechanically speaking, yes, if you could get them into it, yes. But that's like trying to shove a spear through it, where like if you accidentally poke the side, you might break the bag. And you're trying to get an entire body past the opening on it. You could certainly try. I'd let you roll to try, but it's not going to be easy.
Can I encourage him with some cheerleading to give him advantage?
Not advantage, but if you still have your bardic inspiration, you can give him that.
Oh, good question. I don't know if I do. I have zero idea. Rigel, it might not be worth it.
But if we can.
But if we can.
I will say,
This is not good. This is not good to enable these sorts of actions, Rigel. Enabling is not always good for you.
how's about this? I will tell you something then. Along with her body, floating next to her, just a little short ways away, enough that you can grab it and I'm not worried about movement speed, is the sword that she had, as well as, even when dead, her left eye, right eye, might be right eye. Hang on.
I think it's right.
Scrolling. It looks like blurry as hell. Hang on. Her right eye is still slightly glowing red. Which is something that you can see now that you're right next to her.
Hi.
What would you like to do?
Do I take her eye and the sword?
It's up to you.
I mean, it would be good to
Sure.
have, I guess. Maybe
All
just take
right.
her head. The head.
The
whole
head?
head. The head. The head will fit.
The head would definitely fit.
Okay.
Okay.
Because then we can ask you questions later. Maybe, actually. I don't fucking know if we can do that as a group.
I mean, we have a necromancer.
You do.
We do.
Okay, I'll do that.
You're gonna take the whole head? If you're taking her whole head, I need you to make an attack roll. Because you have to physically cut her head off. Her head is
Wait,
still
can I take the
attached
head
to her body.
and take the sword?
Yes, I would say you could grab both. They
Okay.
are close enough that as moving, you could just try to grab both items as you go by.
Do I need to target her or just do
Nope,
an
just
attack?
roll it meta.
Okay.
I mostly want to see how much damage you do, because she got them muscles.
Oh, whoops. It's sword, not blade.
Lord.
Oh yeah, double 8.
29.
Good lord. Yeah, that's plenty. You take your sword and quickly slide it, and it does indeed cut her head clean off. You grab the sword, and as you go to grab the head, you see that little white coral begins to grow out of the where it was once attached on the neck.
What?
You want to just throw it in the bag still?
Wait, growing from the head or from the torso body?
From the head.
Huh.
Wait, what's growing? I'm sorry, it cut out. What's growing from the head?
White pieces of the like dead coral has begun to grow out of where the neck was cut, like it's growing outwards and down.
Ah, so it's like
As
where her spine would be, or her, I guess, her little cerebral. What the
as
fuck is that called?
well as her blood is thick and black. It is very viscous and nearly like tar black. You've seen a similar material back when you were in Tumont, in fact.
Is it that thing we drank?
It was more like the chemicals being pumped into the people that you went to go save.
Hmm. I don't have anything important. I'll still leave it in there.
Sure.
Okay.
You grab the head and you throw it real quick into the bag, and that'll be your
Thank you.
your move and your action. Sid's turn.
Land.
Oh wait, move in action. Doesn't he have a bonus action if you could use it?
Yeah, you do.
I don't think I have anything I can do as a bonus.
I was gonna say,
Unless
Aren't
I
you able to
think
command
You
Sid?
can move more.
Command said I could, but he's like already right there.
Wait, but then he
Like,
could come back for you
Perspective.
or someone.
I think you also have to be a certain distance from Sid to do that, don't you? You have to be pretty close.
That
Closer.
is actually a good question. I have no idea. I've always just been on him, so. Oh yeah, while I am mounted.
Yep, there you
Okay.
go. But then it's Sid's turn.
Land.
Yeah, does Sid want to
Below
just
deck.
sort of make it below deck and drop him off?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I will just assume that he's below deck now.
Wee. Sid's staying down there too. Because he ain't gonna make it back in time.
Next up is good old Phoebe, who also does not wish to get hit by a tidal wave. So, oh, he also saw you grab stuff, so I think he's gonna go after you, and he's gonna do what you did, but in this case, he's gonna flying leap to attack you, Rigel. So he's gonna go to here, jump down, and make a swing at you. Maybe he'll try to tackle you, grapple you. Grapple makes more sense. Make a strength check, please.
Oh, I don't have that yet. Okay. Check STR. Hey, that sucks.
Nice. This is a large creature going at you, so he rolls a 16 naturally. You are currently grappled and are unable to move now as you sort of like are trying to stay aloft above the water. But that was all his move and his action, so end of his turn. Charybdis' turn. The wave hits the ship and will begin to move past it. It's the ship. Mai is gonna have to make a save. Ship's kind of blocking you guys. Lyra, can you roll a D100 for me, please?
Sure.
I want to see if it makes it all the way to you or if you're lucky. This is a luck roll, basically, if it's not to you yet. You are not very lucky, so it has made it past you.
Oh
Okay,
no!
This is what I
so
get for wanting the head.
I need a dexterity saving throw at advantage for Mai and just a dexterity saving throw from Lyra as the tidal
Okay.
wave begins to impact.
Did the wizard get to move again?
His dex?
He started at the top of the round with my.
Yeah,
He rolled a 20.
Yeah, he's at the top, so he already took his turn at the moment, at the previous time. Dexterity save. All right, you are okay. You still get pushed by the tidal wave to the front of the wave. You are now effectively in the water, sort of slightly in front of. Yeah, perfect.
Right
That
here,
should be
good.
good. Yep, that's plenty. And then Lyra, you are pushed and take damage, so move to be aligned to where Mai is. Actually, I'll move out. Yoink there, I think. Yep, that's about right. The tidal wave has made it to there. It sort of pushes over. The water is going to collapse on top of Phobius and Rigel next turn if they don't fucking book it. And same with Jira. And the ship is going to collapse as well next turn. But Lyra, you also take bludgeoning damage.
Gross.
Only 9 damage, so luckily you get more pushed than damaged.
That could have been a repeat of when we all first met.
However, you are still in front of the tidal wave, so Mai and Lyra, next will be a Constitution save when we do it, and I need to remember that, as you are no longer trying to evade in front of it, but you are now in the tidal wave, and the rushing water will bludgeon the crap out of you. So, on your next turn, as you move, or in order to move, I'm going to have you make a con save when you are on your turn, if you are okay with that, because that makes the most sense to me. The tidal wave is hitting as your turn goes. So getting to where you want to go would be Constitution, right? Or is that more Strength? Might be more
Is this
Strength.
for me? Are you talking about me in general? Or is it my? Or is it both?
It would be Mai and you. So
Okay.
basically, to get where you want to go, because you're in a tidal wave, it's going to be a Strength or Con check, is what I'm going to say. You can use either. I know both are kind of bad for you, Mai, but
Strength is better by a mile.
okay, cool. So a Strength saving throw will get you to where you want to go. If you don't, you're going to hit the side of your ship.
Save throw.
As the wave, yes, saving throw. So you should possibly get. Oh, it's not going to give you any bonus. You're still going to get just a +1.
Are we doing this now or next?
Just
turn?
Mai, because it's Mai's turn.
Yes.
Fantastic! You get to where you want to go. You are able to swim with the water and get to where you want to go. So you can move freely as you normally would. Oh yeah, I'd say you're able to make it inside. Easy peasy. So as the water is pushing, you begin to sort of swim against it at the same time as the tidal wave begins to sort of hit Lyra's ship, and luckily you're right over the banister as it impacts, and you're able to quickly sort of dive into the safety of the ship. Fantastic. Oh god, Jira. Fucking run, Jira! He has no spell slots. This is going to be interesting. and he'll end up having to make a strength halfway through as well. So I'm just gonna have him make it now, anyways. So I'm gonna roll a d20.
Lyra, control water.
I mean, if it was my turn, sure.
Okay, so as he begins to move, unfortunately, he doesn't have the strength to get where he wants to. So as the water envelops him, he gets slammed against the side of the ship.
Mm.
He'll be
Oh.
stuck there, and that's his entire turn. I need to actually go to his turn though. Next.
I kind of feel bad, but it also seems comical.
Next. Zinnian is underwater, but still gets pushed. Also
Oh,
has
he's
a natural swim speed. I'm gonna roll just in case. I just want to see if he can get to where he wants to. He wants to end up on the top of your ship. He is able to. Nice. He is able to get to the top of your ship, which is semi-insulated. So I'd say he does safely make it, unlike Chura, who's currently being battered against the side of the ship. Oh, and because I wouldn't have noticed it. Lyra, you're probably the only person high enough up to have noticed it. So as this tidal wave had hit you guys, another explosion goes off in the distance towards the east as another one of the circling ships gets utterly annihilated by the Frankian battleship, as well as 2 shots impact the right side or the eastern side of the large fortress that is very quickly approaching you guys. And it seems to do a decent amount of damage. Before you swim in and are able to make it back in, you do hear the voice of Kaldherit go through, and you hear quite a lot of power to use. Perhaps I should join.
Oh my God. We just made a plan.
No, no, Fire Daddy, no.
Yes.
You feel the heat well up around your power, and as it does so, the voice, Kaldherit goes, and there's a firestorm to the north. Perhaps I can use that.
Like Captain Firestorm?
Lyra. Something anybody didn't see since the beginning because the tidal wave was too large at the time, but now you guys are being impacted by it. Over the horizon, behind the Coral Fortress, is a storm of fire. And a very high mast with a black flag on it.
Oh,
Ooh.
It seems like members of the Black Fleet have been chasing this creature. And were just behind it, so you couldn't fucking see it because it's a giant continent-sized creature. But they seem to be close enough now that the firestorm is almost beginning to go over the creature. You currently have 2 allies in the fight, a large Frankian battleship to the east, and members of the Black Fleet to the north, sort of behind the creature where it's approaching you guys from. If I were to
maybe
show
we
you
don't
my,
need to use the coin.
if I were to show you
Yeah,
guys,
that way.
Oh man.
Someone's gonna, at this rate, I mean, someone's probably still gonna die.
if I
But
want to show you guys my really bad picture of it, here you go. Here's my artist's rendition of what's going on here.
Oh my
Um,
God.
So, to the east over here, I'm not sure if you can see where I'm circling. Oh yeah, you guys can see my mouse. Over here to the east, these ships have been annihilated by a Frankian battleship, which is probably twice the size of the ship of the line that is currently Blood Eyes. And then to the way north, so past where the massive entity is coming from, is a fleet following it. And close enough that it has begun to shoot. You hear the explosions of front-mounted cannons being fired at the Coral Fortress. But as the fire wells up, you are able to, should you wish, decide if Kaldherit can use that flame to appear or not appear. Do you want him to show up and assist? Or do you not?
split-second decision, probably she would say yes.
Sorry, someone just walked into my room. You said the split decision would be yes?
Yeah, the split-second decision would be yes.
Fantastic. You feel the heat well up, and that power gets drawn. Just a little bit of it, just a fragment of it. As you feel to the north, where that firestorm is brewing, Kealdacrit is of the domain fire, and thus is able to use that as his heat source to manifest. As if you were able to see past the tidal wave, the ancient red dragon known as Kealdacrit has dove out of this firestorm and is now on the northern end and begins to attack.
Oh no.
Still
Christ.
nowhere near as large. He's not even as large as the Frankian battleship, but his fire breath does a fuck ton of damage. So
Yeah. All right. I guess we're. Are we staying? Are we staying now that more people? Okay. All right. Fine.
Yeah.
I've
We'll
said we
sit in
should stay
the
from
Feywild.
the start.
Yeah, but that was before we had 2 arsenals and a dragon.
and then Lyra, it's your turn.
Sid's a dragon. Excuse me.
I would say almost in time with that, because a red dragon just appeared, you probably hear an intercom go off, and over the intercom, sort of this loud speakery noise, this crackling, sort of magical vocalization. You do hear a person go, This is the Frankian prototype. Shit, what was it named? Hang on. It's the It is the HIS
Prototype.
Oh, that would be funny to name it that. All right, we're gonna use this name.
Please.
I'm going through the names and options. That would still technically follow like dreadnought recommendations for the Frankian Navy. This is the HIS Coral Breaker.
Aw, lovely.
I like how it's HIS, so it's his.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is his imperial ship is actually what it is. So HIS is both his and his. All ships in the Imperial Navy are HIS, so instead of like, HMS or that sort of stuff. We will begin bombardment of the eastern side. At which point you begin to hear more cannon fire go doom, doom, doom off from the east, and the coral sides of the east of this creature have begun to be bombarded by the Frankian dreadnought, the prototype Frankian dreadnought, as well as a second voice, a different voice, a woman's voice, familiar voice, Rigel, goes off, and you just hear, I'm fairly certain the red dragon is friendly. Try not to hit it.
Yay.
The man's voice goes on again and goes, the intercom's still on. And it turns back off. So, bombardment
Look at
has
them
begun.
I'm so happy, so exciting.
And it appears as if your mother is on the ship, probably, Rigel.
Hello.
But then, Lyra, it's your turn finally.
Oh, cool. Okay, I'm gonna go help Rachel get Phoebe off of him because it's kind of my fault that he's on him to begin with. So
Oh,
Sure.
so are you gonna control
You,
water?
yeah, you are currently in a tidal
really,
wave.
really want. I mean, I could swim in it, right?
Yes, but you are at the front end of it, so it would be a strength check or a strength save or a constitution save to get where you want to go. You need to beat the strength of the water pushing you towards your ship. Also, because you're very high up, you might get pushed past your ship because of how high up you are in the air right now. If you fail this, you will be pushed possibly past your ship over the course of this turn.
Okay. Really quick, I do want to bring the ship closer to Rachel.
Sure.
I want to almost try to have it start going down so that the necromancer can stop being beaten against the side, and then maybe scoop them up onto it while
Sure.
going
So
deeper in the water.
So before the tidal wave impacts it, which will be over the course of this next turn, which is why you guys are sort of fighting against the water. It's that weird situation where like the water is moving during your turns. So I'm not sure how I was supposed to do this. I will instead, to make this easier on me, if the ship moves closer, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move you guys a little farther this way, rather than move the entire ship.
Especially since the other ship is just going to be gone.
And there's already people inside of the in your ship. So if I move it, I have to then move all the pieces that are already inside your ship. So your ship sort of begins to shift again, pushing itself closer towards you guys. As it does so, it will sink a little bit as well, which I can also do a little bit easier by doing this.
Yeah, and then raising water level. Whee!
The necromancer.
The necromancer.
Yeah, so amusingly, he's being battered as the tidal wave sort of continues onwards. But also, he has a water walking ring on.
Poor
So
guy.
he's got like a solid wall holding him to the side of the ship right now. So until the ship is actually close enough that he could get
Oh.
down and onto it, he's kind of just being battered against the wall. On his next turn, he will
Oh
take.
no.
So the ship going down, his face just like scrapes against it. Oh no.
Pretty
Oh,
much.
no.
The tidal wave will pass over the course of the next turn, though. So even though he'll take damage, he'll actually be able to move again in a moment. But the creature's getting closer. The creature is now only 2 turns away till it can start like manually attacking you guys, and or just capsizing you as a part of its body. Okay, but you still have the rest of your turn. Sorry. So you started moving your ship, and then you wanted to go down towards Rigel to assist.
Yeah.
All right, then what you need to do is give me either a strength save or a constitution save to be able to move how you want to move.
Is it save space strength?
Correct. It is save, space, and then con or strength.
Oh.
Nice. So you are able to move, but you can't get as far as you want. You move at half speed, but you are able to move.
Okay, so then since I'm hasted, I think I'm still hasted. It's just my normal move
Yes.
speed.
Yeah, so you would go. Well, and you're. Oh, yeah, because you have a swim speed. So, yes, you could move up to that, assuming you use action and move. So, you still can't quite get to them.
Okay, that's fine. I'd like to. The lightning rifle can reach them.
It can.
I want to shoot Phoebe in the face.
Okay, so you could move up to 30 feet then. Boop, boop, if you would like to. And you can shoot without any problems against good old Phobius. Like to roll an attack using the lightning? May.
Gun? Space gun? Attack space gun?
No, I think it's called a lightning something in your image.
Rifle.
If you do the command attack list like this, it'll show you what the attacks are named. It's exactly as it shows up on your character sheet as well. Yeah, lightning rifle is what it's named. So lightning or rifle would work.
In the face.
Nice. You aim your rifle and stunk, launch a shot at him and do indeed land some energy, some blast. And then did you want to actually move?
Oh, yeah. Yes, please.
You can still move to any edge of that circle I just gave.
Okay. I'm just going to move down towards Rigel, which is going to be stupid because I'm floating. Huh? If I do this, does that...
And then
I
Melinda,
think-
it's gonna be your turn, assuming you haven't gone to go pee.
What?
No, I'm still here.
Yeah, that's fine. How's about this? Let's take a quick break, and everybody can take a little bathroom break real quick.
I gotta go too anyway.
Yeah, because I
Oh
need to
no,
get
but
water.
no,
anyways.
wait, no, he's going before me.
The absolute
Yeah, might as well
panic.
go.
I take it there's only one bathroom.
So let's we're gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna hit the add button real quick, everybody. But just remember Discord is still open chat, so people can still hear. So be careful with what you say out there. Okay, I'm gonna go pee. I'll go pee. Oh my goodness. Okay, I feel a lot better. Oh. My. Hi, chat. How's everybody doing out there? Hope for those of you that got ads, they're fantastic. I hope the ads are cool and filled with plenty of things you want. Oh, goodness gracious. We almost. Okay, 1 hour left. 1 hour left. We're almost there. I just love that. First thought, run. Good thought. Realize that all of your allies over the course of what's been happening so far are showing up. Oh shit, wait, maybe we can fight. Welcome back, Rigel. Potato.
Hey.
I was just saying it's funny that the first thought, which is correct, is to run. Then you realize all your allies are showing up that you've made over the course of this. And then the second thought is, wait, maybe we can actually fight this. wait, hang on a second, this might be doable.
Fight.
This might be possible.
Ooh, as soon as I got time, I'll ask you now. I can take an action to try to escape the grapple, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yep, it's a simple contested strength v strength or dex v strength. It's his strength every time, but you can use strength or dex to try to get out.
Oh, my strength is higher.
And it's a check v check, I think, not a save.
So like, would I do like athletics check?
No, strength check.
Dang.
Let me double check. Let me double check grapple real quick. I'll just like check. What is the actual special melee action? That's what he did against you. Determine surprise, establish position, roll initiative, take turns. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Blah 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 blah. Creature size, actions, combat, disengage, ready, search, use an object. Yes. Unseen attacker. Nope. Grapple. I want no grappling. Party grapple must be no more than one size larger than you. You're smaller than him. Using at least one free hand, you try to seize. Should have been an attack roll. Oh, it should have been in his athletics versus your athletics or your acrobatics. Either way, I think he rolled really high, so I think he beats you regardless because his athletics is absurd because he's a werewolf. Escaping a grapple, you may use an action to try to escape. To do so, you must roll a strength athletics or dexterity acrobatics check contested by the strength athletics of the individual grappling you. Moving a grappled, oh yeah, he can move, but you can't. Your move is 0, but if he moves, he's halved. He can sort of like shuffle you around if he wants to. But also, you guys are about to get hit by a tidal wave. You guys are about to get hit by the pushing force in a second too, so you guys might end up on the side of the ship. You guys and what remains of Oksana's body that still doesn't have a head. Goodness gracious. Okay. So until I need to remember what's so Rigel, on your turn will be the motion. So Phobius will have to make his checks at the same time that you do with the tidal wave. It'll be interesting. Theoretically, the push might actually undo the grapple. We'll see. If he fails his con, and you fail your con, and the checks are pretty close, you might just get pulled apart by the water anyways. But we'll see. On Oksana's turn, they'll be firing the fortress's attack, which has a target. That's next turn. Okay. Okay, I vaguely know what's going on. Let me just hold for a moment. Hold! Hold!
Please hold.
I don't know why. I was listening to you talk to Rigel, and you were like, "Oh, blah blah," and then you said when he makes his move, the only thing that I could think of
When
when
I make my move.
Right now, he's gonna sacrifice himself.
No, you can't. There's gotta be another way.
Like I didn't listen to any of the conversation that you had after that point. It's just all like recreation of that scene.
I love that video. It's like she's so good too. It's like
Yeah. No, you can't.
he's going to sacrifice himself.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you for the hydrate. And also, it's your turn, Melinda.
Yes, I would like how close am I to the edge of the ship? Like, can I get there to the edge of the ship and back in my turn?
Let's see. If you went out there,
I do not know to where I am.
you would have to
Therefore, I
use,
know.
regardless of where you were. So if you were in the top here, it's still maybe at the back. You could. Well, the tidal wave is hitting right now, so just know that over the course of this turn, water is going across from one side to the other, right? So
Mhm.
you will have to swim against water, possibly. You're sort of insulated, thanks to the ship's abilities, but I'd say there's a couple places you could. What are you trying to do from the edge of a ship?
I would like to get far enough to the edge of the ship to be able to cast enhance abilities on Rigel. And I'd like to give him the bull's strength.
Yeah, how far does that go?
Oh, it's touch. Never mind. I can't do it.
Yep, it's not gonna happen.
Dang it.
Very long swim. I think you have to be more than the edge of the boat for that.
Yeah. I don't have any freaking spells. I'm gonna look one more time. No.
Are we sure we want to stay?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Freaking, you know what? Fuck it. My spells are screwed anyways. I'm gonna use my 5th level spell. We're
Let's
not
go.
teleporting.
What'd you cast?
I'm gonna make Rigel a whale. A baby
Sure.
whale. A small whale.
What?
Sure.
For a moment. Is that a good idea? That might not be a good idea. I don't know. I'm having doubts.
No,
You can-
don't
I
second
mean-
guess yourself. Just do it.
I mean, you can transform him into a small aquatic creature.
Yeah, I wanna
Which-
turn him into something that's hard to grapple.
I feel like a baby whale would do that, or a big whale.
I don't. Can I do that, DM? I'm assuming that I probably can't do a super large creature.
Polymorph's rules, as written, I believe, are it just has to be a beast.
Any beast
But-
whose challenge rating is equal to or less than the target's.
Yeah, so when targeting a person, it's their level, so it needs to be under CR 11, which is like a lot of beasts. Let me see. Challenge rating.
Water
I mean,
creatures.
you could turn him into like. You could instantly break the grapple by turning him into like a baleen whale or a cachalot whale or like a large whale because those are gargantuan
killer whale.
creatures. A killer
Yes!
whale. A killer whale is large, which means it would still be grappled. You have to be 2 size categories larger than him. Gargantuan is more than 2 size categories larger. So you could turn him into something like crazy large. Like a killer whale is only a CR3, which is like nothing. But if you turn him into like one of the huge whales, totally. Let me see if I can find whale. What whales are on the official? There you go. You
What's
could turn
the
him into
whale called?
You could turn him into a
Whale.
sperm whale.
The whale. The big whale? The super whale?
A sperm whale is a CR8, which is probably going to be the largest you can get.
Fuck it, you're getting turned into a sperm whale.
Hell yes. So,
Do you let it happen, Rigel?
yeah, I was going to say, Rigel, you feel a magical effect coming from an ally. Do you want to allow it?
Oh, if I know it's from an ally, then yes.
Yes. You would know probably almost immediately based on how the magic has worked that it is definitely Melinda. It has that fey scent to it, if you will.
I smell you. Then yes.
You smell the fey spices.
It's spiky.
Alright.
It's wilted. It's sticky?
It's
Spiky.
spiky.
Oh, spiky. Still not better. I don't know what that means.
It could be a little sticky. You don't know. It's somewhere between slimy and sticky. It's gross.
Oh, I'm learning so much. Oh, a whale shark, not a whale. Damn. Okay.
Oh, I love whale sharks.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of, but I couldn't remember whatever the fuck its name was. It was like the whale of all whales. They're big
They're
and
just like-
terrifying.
But they're big dumbs and they don't attack anything.
So not too far off from what he is right now then. Got it.
I'm just going to hide your model off to the side here for a moment.
Okay.
Rigel is not where
What the
Rigel is.
frick? That thing looks so evil. What the fuck? Kill it
Dolphins
with
are evil.
fire. Kill it with fire.
Potato Man. There you go. Now you should be able to move the.
Could
In
have had
fact,
a
I'm-
killer whale. It would have been so cute.
I'm gonna temporarily just
Cannon
kill Rigel. There we go.
Huh.
So you're actually you are larger than that model. I cannot make gargantuan models in Tailspire. They don't go that large, unfortunately. You are 1 size category larger than you currently look. which means you are an extra 5 feet in every direction in width than what it currently shows. So you big.
Try not to think about it too much.
You very, very big. Also, you have a natural swim speed, and you are too large for the tidal wave to affect you. So where you want to move is where you will on your
Nice.
turn.
Nice.
But it's not your turn. It's still Melinda's turn. What else are you doing, Melinda?
Polly.
I mean, we're almost
Level 5,
there.
and you can target
Ask
Rigel.
Polly minus minus T.
I ship the Polly.
Rigel.
I think it might try to
Minus
auto save. You might not want to target Rigel. Because if he auto saves and then it just gets rid of it, that's gonna kind of break things. If you want to just not do any target, just meta it so that we can see that you have casted it. Fantastic. Cool. Yeah, you cast Polymorph. He turns into a sperm whale. He is a gargantuan beast. He has an AC of 13 and hit points of 189.
Oh.
Maybe we should have all been sperm whales this whole time.
Damn, I should have turned myself into a sperm whale. Dang it.
He very big.
I hope that lasts a while. And then I run back into the ship because I'm scared.
On another note, Rigel, you are now a sperm whale. You have an intelligence of 3.
Oh,
You can discern who your friends are, and that's about it. You are very large, and you are very large, and you know who your friends are. That's about it. You also can't use any of your normal abilities except for feats. So you still have mobile, but you have nothing else. You can no longer fly. You can't use any of your lightning abilities. You get no buffs from
That would
any
be so
character
amazing.
abilities. You are just a sperm whale now.
So sperm whales are the himbos of the whale world, is what I'm hearing.
Certainly seems like it. You have a strength of 26, which means you have a +8 to attacks. Yeah. You have a very big, angry bite.
Strong, and dumb.
And then Melinda, you just then go back inside, right? So you move and cast and go back inside.
Yes.
All
Yes.
right.
And
Oksana's
hold
turn.
on to something for dear life.
Oksana, I'm using as the target for the relics. Currently, the relics are on Rigel, even if polymorphed technically. So, Rigel,
bad
if you
idea.
could roll a d20 for me, please. And then I need Phobius to roll a d20. Well, hey, yo.
No.
Okay, so you're going to take the full brunt of the spines that get fired at you because you're currently holding on to the relics the monster is after.
Maybe this was a bad idea.
I don't think it can kill you in one hit because you're a whale, but we'll see. Damage for this is the same as a breath weapon from... Where'd you go? Where'd you go, bud? Hey there, bud. Yes. No way it can outright kill you, but you did fail your save, so you do take full damage of 15d8.
Oh,
Jesus.
77 health out of 187. Woof.
110 left.
So Melinda coming in clutch with the poly.
Hey, yo.
All
Maybe
right.
we should throw the head away.
I'm gonna do that.
He's holding 2 relics.
Pin that as
Yeah.
well.
Maybe we should throw it all away.
The eye and the sword.
Mhm.
they're currently whales.
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
they're currently a part of a whale.
Oh, it doesn't just attach in a cute little freaking bag on
Nope.
his fin or something? Oh my god.
It melds. Everything that you're carrying melds into the form.
That's terrifying.
No, this is Animorph style, where clothes and all go into the animal.
Mm, this is this may have not been a great idea to start with. Cool, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
The difference between wild shape and polymorph. Polymorph turns you into the creature. Wild shape, you're still you. You just happen to look like the creature and have the abilities of the creature. As was shown on Critical Role before, if you get polymorphed into a moth, you have the intelligence of a moth. If you wild shape into a moth, you're fine. You keep your intelligence, charisma, and wisdom scores. Polymorph
I did love that
turns you
episode.
into the creature.
She starts chewing on the curtain. It was so funny.
That was freaking adorable.
But as long as you have an intelligence of more than 2, I believe, you understand allies versus enemies. So he still remembers who his friends are and, like, not to attack the ship.
This is a bitch.
Yeah, like, but he won't understand, like, I have the items that I'm being targeted for. He won't understand. He'll probably be angry at the fact that he just got shot by hundreds of little black spines that are now protruding out of him and deal a lot of damage to him. But he would understand his allies. So, like, if you, like, gesture for him to come, he would theoretically go towards you, etc., etc. But yeah, that was the attack. I'm just gonna annihilate Oksana's body at this point because it's gone. It's been hit by 2 barrages of those spines. It is now a pincushion and sinks to the bottom of the ocean.
Like she deserves.
Yeah.
She's gonna be
Kaliana.
so mad when she comes back and finds out her boots are gone.
Stop. Stop.
Kellyanne, it is your turn. You are wild shaped and you are in the like mid of the ship.
Well, I could probably turn back now. But I don't know how to get out of wild shaped.
I think it's wild shape space cancel, but I can look that up real quick.
Oh.
Hang on, I have to reauthorize the Discord access real quick because it's not showing me my custom variables.
What? I click on? The entire chat is scrolling upwards at a rapid pace for me, so now
Oh no.
No.
I think. What did I click? I think I clicked on the bot and it scrolled me up relentlessly.
It is wild shape space end, and that would end your wild shape.
That's what it was.
Yes.
And there we go.
Nice.
I don't really know what I should do besides that. I feel like pretty okay. I don't know.
Sure.
I don't know. I'm Oh yeah, I'm still a bird.
You could always try to move your donkey over too.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can use your
yeah.
action to start moving your.
Oh yeah.
I think it
forgot
moves
he
up
was
to.
still
Yes.
there. Couldn't I
Sure.
like unspawn him and then respawn him?
I think you can only cast him a certain amount of times per day, don't you? But isn't there also a
I've
limit
looked.
to
Let me look.
shepherd? There we go. I can spell. I know how to spell. Don't look at me like
It
that.
persists for a minute. You can't use it again until you finish a short or long rest.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, well, okay, yeah, he can move. Duh. That'll
No
be
way.
it then.
Rigel. Okay, so on your turn, you don't make any checks, but as you have been ungrappled by him, I am going to you may make any attacks you'd like against him or do whatever you would like. Just remember you are a sperm whale currently. Do you want to attack him? Do you want to retreat to your friendos? You did just take a bullet
I'll
of
bite
damage.
him.
Nice. Give him a good old bite. All right. So,
Wait, can I
just
eat him?
so
Please do.
I need you to roll a d20 to make a bite. If the target is a large or smaller creature, which he is, It needs to succeed on a DC 14 dexterity saving throw or be swallowed by you.
Oh,
Yeah.
You might want to chew your food before you swallow, just in case he tries to pop out.
Okay, so you
What's
did
the
a
hit to hit?
21
Oh shit.
because it's a plus 11 to hit because it's proficient in this. So that is a 21 to hit. That does, I believe, hit him. Let me double check. East of your hand. Load's so slow.
At least 3 chews before swallowing, Rachel.
He only has an armor class of 18, so yes, you do
Hooray.
indeed get an
Oh.
attack off. If you could roll 3d8 plus 8 for me, please, while he rolls to see if he gets caught by you. It is a dexterity saving throw. 10 plus 3 does not beat it. You swallow him whole as he takes
Hey!
18 points of damage. He is now in your stomach.
What
So
happens
if
if I unpolymorph?
Yeah,
That's a good thought. What happens if he attacks you from the inside, gets rid of your HP, and then you unpolymorph?
Oh my god. That's terrifying.
He'll take
Is
1d6
it-
damage at the start of each of the whale's turns. If the whale takes 30 damage or more, you might regurgitate. Okay. Understood. Yeah, you
Does it
swallow
say
him.
anything about, like,
You still have
you
full
know,
movement.
unpolying?
That'd be up to Polymorph, and I think me as a DM, I'd have to decide what happens.
Yep.
And I'm not sure yet.
Oh, God.
We'll get to that when we
Wait,
get
how
to
much
that.
movement do I have? 60?
60 feet of speed in the water. You keep mobility, or mobile, which means you have an extra 10, so 70, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You have 70 feet of water movement, and he goes with you because you've consumed him.
Oh man, do I attack? Do I go towards the thing that attacked me, or do I go towards my friends?
You could. I will say it did a lot of damage to you. I think it did almost a third of your
Right.
HP. So it did more than a third of your HP. No fear.
I'm too big. I'm too big.
It's true. You will be too big, and technically there's more ocean
Oh, I gotta
below.
go
So
around.
if you want, we can just sort of say that you are under it. Okay. Next up is Sid. Sid gonna just stay in safety?
Uh-huh.
Phobius doesn't do anything. Oh, he gets to make attacks again. Is he considered anything that actually matters? Total coverage, swallowed, DC saving throw. There is no effects that stop him from hitting you from the inside, so he's gonna hit you from the inside.
Eh.
Bum, 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 bum. You make 3 attacks per turn. So
Wait.
this copy go. 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 So, all of those hit. And he
That was
deals
33
an
30.
damage.
extra 33 damage. You down to heckin' math. I need a calculator because shit. 110 minus, what did you say it was? 30?
77. 33. Should be
33,
77.
77.
77. And then I need you to roll a d20 because you're going to be making a Constitution saving throw against regurgitating it.
Oh,
7 plus nothing in this case. Apparently, it doesn't have any proficiencies and whatnot. So yeah, you regurgitate him. He immediately goes And he will use his action to begin to swim to
Did he
the
use his
surface.
action to attack me?
Movement.
Already
Sorry.
did his 3 attacks.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I was like, what?
The creature released exits prone, but it's swimming, so there is no such thing as prone. Falls within prone, regurgitates wild creature. Yeah, so he's just gonna swim
Oh no.
to the surface. And then that ends his turn. Okay, Cryptus the Fortress. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll some dice here just to see how much damage this bad boy is taking. Because this fight is gonna possibly drag on. You guys this might be a 2 session again, which means it's gonna be another week before you finish off the Coral Fortress. Dang it.
Or longer.
Exactly. Okay, no worries. So the tidal wave goes the rest of the way over the ship in this case. Lyra, you successfully swam against it. My boy Jira has to take some damage,
Is he okay?
which is enough to
No.
knock him unconscious, but he is against the
What?
ship still.
I'm still trying to scoop him up into it. It's not my fault. He can't climb.
Yeah.
Jesus, come on, dude.
It wasn't his turn yet.
Jesus.
The tidal wave continues the rest of the way over everybody, at which point Cryptus already took it back on Oksana's turn, as is expected. You hear more cannon shots going off, more of those much larger artillery of some kind. I was going to say, Raj, you recognize. No, you don't. You're a sperm whale. You do hear the exhalation of breath every, I want to say, 12 to 20 seconds, as a dragon has to recharge their breath by rolling a 6 on a d6. As Galdacrit continues to expel fire and blast its way through parts of the Coral Fortress. I think in this case, Rigel, do you plan on attacking Phobius over the course of the next steps, or are you going to be trying to go towards the coral?
Is the coral gonna attack me on this turn?
No, it's still about 1 or 2 turns out, I believe. I think it's 1 turn out now. Yes, it is one
But
more
what about
turn.
with the spines?
You do have the items on you, so it will attempt to blast you again on quote-unquote Oksana's turn.
If it hits me, I'd go towards it. If it doesn't, I'd attack Phobius.
Okay. Because what I was going to say is what we can do is quickly go to, like, story mode for a moment. As Phobius is just trying to get the fuck away at this point. Things are going bad, news bears, and the individual he was connected to and was controlling him is no longer controlling him, so now he's just an undead werewolf trying to get the fuck away. Shots will continue. And I think what I need to do is just we'll end for tonight here, and I'm gonna figure out what the next steps are in this case. Now that you guys are on the ship, and we'll be able to start like moving and possibly fighting the Coral Fortress itself finally. You have 3 groups of allies currently fighting it. I don't know if you guys want to try to call in any other allies in the future, but we're gonna hold here. Is everybody okay with that?
Yep.
Okay. Then what we'll be doing is we'll be calling it for the night. Thank you everybody who tuned in, came by, hung out. I greatly appreciate every last one of you. We'll see what happens with the Coral Fortress, as it will arrive like next turn. So you guys would get through 1 more turn of goodies. We'll just see if Phobius gets away or not at that point. And then the Coral Fortress will be upon you guys, and I might have enough time, depending on how next weekend goes, to build out the coastline that you impact if you guys don't get away, as it is still rushing towards you guys. So I'll show you if I can build a possible map for that, just in case you guys don't flip the coin and decide to stick around and fight with your allies. But yeah, I think that's it. Tomorrow will be multiplayer. Monday, as per usual. Gameplay will occur sometime after lunch, so starting at about 3 p.m. Could be anything. And then again after dinner. Just be playing a bunch of random games, whether it's MMOs or hanging out with friendos. And then Tuesday, yes, possibly more Nightingale because it's been kind of fun. But we'll see when we get there. So yeah, I think that's about it for news. Nothing exciting, nothing crazy. Let's see if we can raid somebody so that everybody goes somewhere. Seeing as I have a bunch of you captive right now. I mean, let's see. Build captive audience. I raid them. I think I raid Tearsy almost every time we've played D&D because it's like perfect times. So we're just gonna do it again. Heck with it. Why not? Yeah, easy peasy. But yeah, thank you so much, everybody. I hope to see you again for other streams. If you're just into the D&D stuff, hopefully we'll be back Sunday. But as it's been, we might miss 3 or 4 more weeks. But then we'll be back with some D&D.
No. No more.
No more.
Yeah. Thanks, everybody. Have a wonderful rest of your time zone, and hope to see you again. Bye.
Bye,
Bye,
Shane.
Bye.
Bye.
Adios.
Bye.